Hey there, everybody, and welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I am Bob, and this is one of the most ridiculous things I think I've ever done on this channel. We're going to try a new Age of Wonders challenge today, voted on you by the community. Apparently, all of you people want to see a bunch of halflings beat the crap out of each other. So we're going to do exactly just that. This is going to be a really weird, possibly very short game. I actually don't know if I can really even win this one, especially with the way I've set it up. But we're going to cram seven Emperor computers plus me onto a small map. It is going to be a land map. I was not sure what to do for the game flow on this one. This is going to be a free for all game. Um, Part of what I thought about doing like a empire building again so that I could carefully choose where I place my city, but then I realized that all of the characters that I made for this challenge, all the AI characters have the expander trait, and I actually don't on mine, which would put me at a massive disadvantage, more so than I already am, dealing with, seven Emperor AI that are all going to be close to each other. I just have to hope they fight each other more than me. So we're going to do a normal game flow. That way, we at least start with the same city size, but they will still be able to build new cities and grow them faster than me. Don't know if there will be any room to build new cities, but we'll find out. So we're going to proceed with this setup, and I need to go back. I need to do the advanced setup. So in here, I am going to leave on the underground. Halflings don't really care for subterranean, and none of us are earth magic users, so we can't use the spell to make us like subterranean. But I did think that on a map this small, it might be fun to have some sneaky tunnel ways of getting around, just to add another layer to the game. It won't add a whole lot of extra room for cities, but a little bit, and just might be a fun little quirk, or like I said, ways of sneaking around the map. So we're gonna have starting town will be a village. Units will leave as normal. Distance probably will leave as average for this one. I don't think it's really going to matter because it's a small map, so I'll just leave it as average. We can leave roads on. We're just going to do no roads because we'll have average roaming units and treasures. No average cities. This is halflings only. So no random cities. Also no dwellings. Again, we're really going all in on the halflings theme here. Resource structures, visit structures, treasure structures, those can all stay as average. And then for geography, I'm going to leave everything in the middle, but give a weighty balance to things halflings like. So we're going to do fertile plains. We're going to crank that up as much as I can. Same with dense vegetation, halflings like that. And temperate. We'll just throw temperate climate all the way up there. They actually don't mind tropical either, but we'll just leave it as mostly temperate. Mountains and all that other stuff, we'll just leave those alone. So now we can go to next and get the game set up. All emperors, we're going to do classic turns. No teams, no allied victory. This is a absolute free-for-all. Last man standing wins and gets the chicken dinner, I suppose. So we're going to do select leaders, and we'll include AI leaders. I don't need to customize them. I've already got them set up the way that I want. Always manual combat, always ask. Those are fine. We are going to change some things in the advanced rules setting for this one. I am going to do game speed. We'll leave as normal and the resources as standard. Starting skills, I'm going to put that back to normal. I think we had that at none for my last empire building game, but I'm going to put that back on the normal setting for this one. Heroes don't have resurgence. Defender strength is going to be normal because we don't want the computers to get choked out. I want this to be really hard. It would actually be, maybe, I don't really want to lose, but it might be funny if the very last Age of Wonders 3 game I did was the one that I lost. For maximum number of heroes, this is where things are going to get a little weird. So we're going to do random heroes match player race. So everyone's a halfling, and the only heroes we can get are halflings. I don't actually know how many halfling heroes the game can spawn, because there's a preset number of heroes that all have, unique names and abilities and stuff like that. And I don't really know how many there are for the halflings. So we're gonna only, since it's a small map, I'm gonna say the maximum number of heroes is 2. I believe that is your leader plus 2 heroes. So everyone can only have 2, but we'll leave the max level at 30. I don't know if anyone will last that long. We'll leave map exploration on, just so I don't know where everyone is right off the bat. City founding we'll leave on. If you can find a place to put a settler, more power to you. Random heroes will match player race. The rest of that is fine. We're going to turn off empire quests. They're actually, I don't think it would really matter. Wait, oh no, wait. Yeah, we want empire quests on. I was getting that confused with the quests the dwellings give you. But this is the other objective-based one that everyone competes for. So I'm going to apply those settings, and then I think we can launch. So we can get into all the leaders that I've made, and you guys can see who I am playing as today. So I will be playing as... There's a lot. I had to make a lot of new people for this. Where is he? Samwise the Brave. I'm going to be a halfling warlord. Also, Sam was my favorite Hobbit, possibly my favorite character in the Lord of the Rings movies. I really liked Sam. So I'm going to be Sam, and everyone's going to be forced to start on the surface. I don't want anyone spawning underground. I want to cram us all onto the surface and have the option to go underground. As far as my abilities, I'm not going to go into super crazy detail on everybody else's, but I will say that for all the AI, I set them up so that none of them have abilities where they can summon anything that isn't a halfling, with the exception of a couple that have wild magic and could potentially summon lesser elementals. But both of those, one of them is a sorcerer and one of them is a rogue, and some of the classes are going to be able to summon other stuff anyway, including sorcerers and rogues. So I can't really control that. I could have set them all up to be warlords or something, but I thought that might get kind of a little bit boring. Other people had suggested dreadnoughts, but I was worried about them just building machines, and we wouldn't really get the crazy halflings fighting halflings kind of that we're going for. I want that annoying lucky sound effect to pop up a lot in this series. So I'm playing as a Grey Guard. That'll help me with my growth. It's also going to help me have twice as much damage to deal critical hits with whatever the tier 1 Grey Guard ability is for that. I forget what it's called, but it's basically a spell you cast on your city, and units in that city are twice as likely to deal critical damage. Since I am going all in on making my units happy in this series, that's going to be pretty handy because I should crit more often. Also, I kind of like Essence Harvest. It may not matter a whole lot in this series, but at least when fighting like the Sorcerer or other any like Fae or summoned units, maybe even stuff on the map, will help out my casting points, and I think I'm going to need a lot of them. Believe it or not, I'm going to be a fairly casting-heavy warlord. I don't know if Sam will actually even do a whole lot of fighting. Partisan is useful because of primarily the War Anthem spell, which can lower the morale of units in an opposing army by 500. Given that everyone is a halfling, I think being able to lower morale, having a spell that could lower morale drastically on an entire army could be very useful. And Wild Magic, I kind of want to leave that one as a little bit of a surprise. There's some tricky, goofy stuff that I can do with that paired with some of the Warlord's ability that I think could be kind of fun. So, there's me. We're gonna go, I think I set it to customize computers, so I think it's just start. Yep, okay, so we're on to all the computers. I won't be going through everyone very thoroughly, but now that I think of it, that guy who was on the screen a second ago reminded me of Gandalf, but Gandalf's not in this game. So we got Bilbo here. I set him as a Theocrat. We'll put him on the surface. You guys can check out their abilities for yourselves there. Again, a lot of them have somewhat samey abilities because I wanted to avoid them summoning too much stuff that's not halfling. But I did give them all Expander because I think the computers tend to do very well with Expander. So we got Bilbo. He's going to start on the surface. And then we got to go back over to custom. Eleanor, Brandyfoot, you guys might not know her. She's from the Rings of Power series. She's also the only halfling in my list here that Tolkien didn't create. Well, minus, I guess, one other, but we'll get to that later. But she is in the Rings of Power series. I actually really liked her character, so I went ahead and put her in. I was actually struggling to come up with enough halflings to put in this game. I thought about Tom Bombadil, but I don't think he's technically a halfling. He's like something in between, and he's a character you would only know if you had read the books. He wasn't in the movies. So anyway, we got Nori here, Eleanor. We're going to put her on the surface and move on to the next one. You guys are going to recognize most of the rest of these. We've got good old Frodo Stabbins, my old halfling necromancer. I actually really like this character. I did he's normally a Greyguard master, but I put Partisan on there instead because I didn't want him using Chthonic Guardians a lot. So we're going to put him on the surface and move on. Who else do we have here? We got old Frodo, got to go down. There's Meriadoc Brandybuck. Went ahead and had him be a warlord since he was the only one who really fought. Well, I guess he and Pippin were both in the battle at the Black Gates at the end of the Return of the King. I guess they were both there, but Merry fought in the Battle of Gondor. That's what I was thinking of. So we're going to put him on the surface. He is a warlord, like me. There are no dreadnoughts in this game, like I said, because I did not want them spamming too many tanks. Need more halflings. There's good old Pippin, Peregrine Took. I went ahead and had him be a rogue just because I guess he sings. He reminded me of he could have bard skills. That's really all the logic I had behind that one. Put in on the surface. And where we at here? Got Peregrine. I got Sam and Smeagol. There he is. There's good old Smeagol. He is a halfling. You almost wouldn't know it unless you knew the background. But he started out as a halfling anyway. He's going to start on the surface. He actually could have gone underground if I really think about it. He spent a lot of time in caves, but that would not be within the spirit of this challenge. So we'll put him on the surface. And I think this is player 8. Yep, player 8. And we are all the way down to, because I ran out of actual halflings, we're all the way down to Yoda. I had, it's my series, I can do what I want, okay? And I needed a sorcerer, so he fit the bill. We're going to put him on the surface as well. And here we go. This, guys, is going to be a weird game. And I actually really genuinely think, oh gosh, it's already loaded. This map's going to be tiny. All right, well, here we are in my own little starting country here. Got a variety of units, actually, a nice variety of units. A couple pony riders. And started with, a Theocrat. I actually really like that. Here's offers to join you. Yes, I'll take a Theocrat because she could also help improve unit morale. I do want to, I'm going to take that. But what do we got here? What's her thing? She's devout, has some default spirit protection, which is interesting. That's not normal for halflings, so that's kind of part of her thing. All right, so that's kind of a cool thing to have. I'm gonna throw down a quick save here, just in case there's like a crash or something. And then we gotta start expanding out and exploring. I don't know, let's see what I can do for my research. We got, probably want to get Scales of Fortune up early, but there's other good ones for the Warlord that you want to try to grab quickly. This one gives the city a domain radius boost, which could be handy. I really want anything to help me grow. Militia, that would lead to produce Berserker. I need stuff to help me grow. I need Empire upgrades. I start with 1. By default, I've already unlocked Flourishing Balance, so I am going to grow a little bit faster. But the opponents have Expander, so they're going to grow even faster than me. Let's look at what I've already got here. I get all heart structures produce 10 mana more, so I'll need to keep an eye out for them. There's my old scout folk hero. Gives me units that ends are cheaper. And then, of course, we got Disjunction. This is kind of a tough call. I don't really know what to go for here. And I can't really start... I don't really have a reason to cast Death March yet. That could be handy later. Especially if I get war breeds, I could cast Death March on them, and then they would just grow it back afterwards, which is a fun little strategy. Let's get back over to research. Training regimen, archer cavalry. That would be probably a good one. Get cheaper units early. I could spend the first few turns making a building, I guess. Maybe that would be good. Don't really want to bother with raised militia, at least not right now. Let's... And the voluntary union actually does nothing. Well, no, it does help me if I manage to take somebody's city. Let's look at what's around me, because Authority of the Sword may be handy, and check out how many turns it is before my city grows. 7 turns. I really want to focus on growth for the moment. We want to get... I would like to get one more city built pretty quickly. I think we can probably go over there and take out that magma structure. There's also a cartographer's tent down there. What I would really, really like to find on turn 1 is one of those autocomplete production things, if I can manage it. I guess I don't have to have this yet. Let's go down with this guy and get this so we can see where one of the enemy cities is. Okay, good gosh, they are close. It looks like I'm probably in a corner, so I'm guessing there's a cave entrance over there somewhere. Might be worth getting someone down there to explore. Actually, would be kind of nice having one scout for that. I have kind of a lot of cavalry, I just realized. I have 3 pony ride. Oh wait, no, this is my hero, never mind. I thought that was an oddly large number of units to start with. I'm gonna have her go... No, I'm gonna save her movement. I'm gonna have this pony rider explore this direction a little bit. Okay, there's some gold over there. I may as well grab that. There's a gold mine. There's some mana up on the other side of those mountains. Don't really need that quite yet. We got more magma forge. Okay, there's not really anything out there. Let's go down this way. Send a pony rider down here. I can grab the haste berries, but maybe I can save that for... He's got 3 moves left. Could go 1, 2, 3, so he could go... I can't really make that work, can I? There's a farm down there. Alright, we're going all in with this guy. We're gonna explore a little more in this direction. Don't have a lot of room to work with, but there is a farm and gold mine down here. That's not too bad. Probably a cave entrance. No, there's a magic library, though. There actually is no cave entrance down in this corner, which is a little surprising. I may need to start thinking about getting a builder to make a bridge go across that little river there. It looks like I'm kind of stuck over here. Alright, we'll start sending him back. It's good to know there's a magic library down there. Give me a little extra research. I'm thinking maybe a city on this island over here could reach all that stuff. We're still going to go with growth, but now I kind of want a builder's hall to get across that water. Alright, let's explore the coastline a little bit more. We'll take my leader and head that way. Yeah, no bridges. That's my fault, because I selected no roads. Watchtower, and looks fairly quiet over there. Okay, I'm not gonna get... it doesn't look like I'm gonna get what I was hoping for in turn 1 here, so that's alright. We just need to get everyone ready to go fight. Probably that magma forge. We'll make that our first battle. Our first battle is going to be one with a combat or battlefield effect that makes my units unhappy, so that's nice. I'm not going to be able to rely on getting lucky for that one, I'm afraid. Alright, so I don't really need to send everyone else out. We can just pile everyone up over here. I think the pony rider should be able to get back. Yeah, he can get to that beach there. Can't get everyone on fertile plains. It's going to be barrens unless I ran around to that forest. And that would put the pony rider kind of uncomfortably by himself. Still probably worth it, though. It's for... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for that forest tile there to try to offset the unhappiness penalty that I'm going to be getting from fighting in that magma forge. Okay, so we can click through all that. Select a skill to research. We're back to this again. I think I'm going to lean towards training regimen, actually. Authority of the Sword isn't going to make a whole lot of difference since I actually want to fit multiple cities in here. The borders are going to be expanding enough as it is, and if I artificially inflate them, I'm just going to slow the rate of population expansion. So I think I'm going to go with training regimen, just because I may need to make troops quickly in this one, and having that ready to go will probably be helpful. Tempted to leave this guy out here, but I probably want all hands on deck for these initial battles, and I think he can make it back in time. Can't quite make it there, but he can make it there. Alright, something like that'll work. Okay, and then, like I said, nothing to really cast yet. I don't want Death March yet, so we're gonna just end the turn. A lot of my casting is going to go towards combat spells, most likely. There's a few global ones I would really like to keep up, but combat spell is going to be more important for me, I think. So I might break this, and then come down here and clear some of this stuff, and then turn around and maybe head back towards the computer. I still need to get a bridge to go across the water there. Also, I could get basic seafaring. I'm gonna keep the military option open. I want to have that access to cheaper unit production, just because I don't have much gold right now. All right, so we can get quite a few of these guys on this tile. I'm actually thinking this pony rider may not be able to participate in this one. We'll see. No, I think he can. Let's get all these guys back. Yeah, he'll be able to participate in it. He can't quite make it, but she can. And then we'll have one of these guys. We'll send the Brew Brother in or something. So I am Greyguard, and I don't have a great way to get... I'm trying to think here, because there's no independent cities for me to, like, do good acts on. So, like, I'm trying to think if there's a way for me to get good morale. I think I just have to really kind of go back and forth on these events. Because getting evil morale you'd get from migrating a city, but everyone's a halfling, so I can't migrate a city away from halflings because that's the only race on the map. So I just have to... Does absorbing a city give you good points? I don't think it does. For now, I'm going to do No Mercy just because I want some XP, but I'm probably going to have to kind of balance these out because I am a Greyguard, so I need to stay relatively neutral. But let's go ahead and get a battle in here. A nice early game battle. This is the part where I feel way overconfident from having been super powerful in my last series and then make stupid mistakes. So get ready for some fun there. I'm going to try to pull everyone together. This guy is way off by himself. I'm just glad they're not charging him. Hopefully this will give him time to... Oh, let's not run right over a fire pit there. Hopefully this will give him time to get back. And let's get the heroes kind of up front. Sam is really more of a... This will come into play later. It's part of the reason why I picked Wild Magic. But for now, Sam's not going to really be doing a whole lot other than fighting. He doesn't have the casting points for it. Need to get more of those heart structures. Okay, really glad those guys are just holding position. My halflings are generally not happy. Sam is just kind of okay with things. Same with the hero. In fact, these guys are all... Oh yeah, because they're on the... Those guys are the ones on the forest tile. So they still at least can get lucky. It's not a great chance, but they can. let's move everyone over. Alright, now I'm probably going to try to hit... Fortunately, there's no flamers in here. Just draconian hatchlings. And I need to hit that one before too many turns expire. For now, we'll go here. But I'm going to start trying to move into a position where I can chuck some magic at him. And maybe a crossbow. We've also got... Oh, hey, that hellhound is an animal. I think it counts as an animal. Yeah, I could potentially scare it with the fireworks. Oh, here they come. Alright, well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, so what I want to do, that hellhound is the biggest threat because it does physical damage. And I've got that nasty halfling physical weakness to worry about. Need to get this guy more down here so he can help fight. I want, first and foremost, to try to finish off that hatchling in the back. And I think what I'm going to do in order to do that is probably try to block... Let's first see if we can get a little bit lucky here. I want to see if I can hit that guy with... Oh, I guess I could... No, I can't do that. Alright. I'm going to try to panic him. I dazzled him, but I didn't panic him. Dazzled, he can't retaliate or make any attacks of opportunity. Okay. That doesn't really help me in this situation, because he's going to come barreling in. So I'm going to need to block off these choke points with some units that are tough enough to actually stand in the way. And both pony riders and the Night Watch are kind of in the back, so that doesn't really help. The Brew Brother is a tier 2, so he can handle it a little better than most. I'm gonna... Let's see. Could he... If the Brew Brother stood here, he could only hit him once. And he can only hit the Jester once. If the Brew Brother stepped forward one space, I think he could hit him twice. I really need to make sure that I can kill that hatchling in the back. I have to see how much damage everyone can do. It might be better to just put the two heroes in the front with the higher HP pools, but if that thing attacks them twice, they could die very easily. Is there any cool spells? Maybe I got a cool spell. I got Instant Wrath. That's handy. Slayer. Ooh, Slayer's Doubt. That might work. That would slow down the wolf and give me more time. I wouldn't be able... I'd have to take another hit from the hatchling, but that may be a good... That might be a good choice. Because she's going to do 5 to 7. That's 15 guaranteed. And he would do 8 to 12. That's anywhere between 41 damage and 23. I could always have the Butcher throw a cleaver. No, the Butcher can't reach to throw the cleaver. I think my best option is to cast Slayer's Doubt on that Hellhound. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. We'll put the Butcher kind of here. And on defense, you can cast Slayer's Doubt on that guy. Now he can't move so good. I'm gonna move up just a little bit, but not enough to be in range of that thing. And at least fire one crossbow bolt at that guy. Okay, did a fairly high roll, 11 damage, so I'll take that. And I want that Night Watch. Where's that Night Watch? He's way in the back. He's the one I need up front. Although, actually, these things have Overwhelm, I think. Yeah, I don't want the Night Watch going toe-to-toe with that guy. Oh, I still got my Adventurer back here. I forgot about him. Okay, he can, well, not do much, but he does have Animal Slayer, so I'll have him start working on this guy. And he's behind cover here, so it should be kind of difficult for the AI to get good hits on him. I think I'm okay. Okay, I'm gonna go for the up-close shot, which basically guarantees they are dead. And I can get a few more good hits with Animal Slayer. Better if I could move forward a space. Best if I could panic this guy. I'm gonna try it again. There we go, he's panicked. Alright, so I don't have to worry about the wolf right now. I can just worry about healing and the others. I'm gonna go ahead and move the... Let's see, I'm gonna have Sam. I want to try to get the one in the back on this turn if I can. Sam could ride back there and shoot a crossbow at it from close range, and the butchers could run up and do quite a bit of damage too. I think what I'm gonna do is have Sam do this and get that nice 16 to 24 hit, and that turns it around, so may be able to get a flank on it. Since I don't need to worry about the Hellhound at the moment, I'm going to go ahead and kill the hatchling, probably with these guys, and move the Brew Brother up to help deal with... Yeah, move the Brew Brother up to help deal with these other... this other hatchling here. He might kill it. Okay, he got a pretty high roll there. So I'm going to let him run because the Brew Brother hasn't had a chance to heal anyone yet. So for the moment, I wish she had healing, but brand new game, so we're going to let that Hellhound just freak out and run away. He's still got Slayer's Doubt, so he can't go far. Then I'm going to get... Let's see, we'll get that Slinger in a better position to attack him when he comes back, so we'll kind of go around like that. Make sure I give Nourishing Meal to heal up the firework guys, jesters, I guess. Yeah, they're jesters. And we just wait for that thing to turn around. Actually, we don't have to wait. We can just start hitting it. Those guys will kill it, but I kind of want my heroes to have this one, so I'll move them up just in case I need the help, but I'm going to try to arrange for the heroes to kill this guy. Yeah, we'll give that XP to good old Sam there. And there we go, one battle. First battle down with no major catastrophes. That's all I can really ask for right now. I think what I want is for everyone to move down here and clear those structures just for resources and XP. Because it's all packed into the corner and I won't have a reason to come back there. Especially since there's no cave entrance down there, which really does surprise me. I'm thinking it must be over here, on the other side of that little river. So let's move everyone down that way. Some of you can move on ahead. Shouldn't be anything I need to worry about. Yeah, the pony riders will have to catch up and all the heroes, but at least all the guys on foot have a head start. The others are on ponies, so they can catch up. Okay, that's turn 2 done. I don't think there's... I'm so used to casting spells at the end of a turn, but right now it doesn't really help me. I mean, Death March is just gonna give more movement, but... Well, hang on. This is not a spell I've really used much. All units in the... Okay, that's a once per turn. Okay, that's a once... Yeah, I don't need that. You use that once on a turn just to get an army's movement back, but they sacrifice half their health for it. That doesn't work the way I was thinking it does. I don't play Warlord very often, so... Okay, well, on to the next turn, I suppose. I hear stuff running around over here already, and it's freaking me out. I almost feel like I need to have defenders in my capital, but I'm gonna risk it and send everyone down here to at least try to clear out this stuff, and then once I get back up, I'll put stuff in my capital. I can't just afford to leave, because, like, if they attack me with any significant army, a couple defenders isn't going to stop it. So I really have to kind of go for it here and just try to get some resources and XP. Hopefully they ignore me for long enough to at least build a dang storehouse. Alright, well, I can't go too far here, so we'll go as far as I can. Get all the foot soldiers to get probably down to this tile. That is fertile plain, so they'll like that. I think halflings might be the only race in the game that actually like two different types of terrain. We'll get the heroes down there with them, and the other pony rider as far as he can go. Actually, he can go a little further, so I can split up. We'll split Holly off into her own group. I think that's pretty much all I can do on this turn. Yeah, alright. Because he's slowed down by the wetlands. It's going to be a few turns are going to go by fast. Alright, at least let me finish the building before you take my city, please. Can't believe how close he is. Like, this is the map. Like, that's it. There are 8 players in this playable space. This is stupid. This is like, I said a battle royale, but this is when, like, the weird blue wall has shrunk down to, like, a quarter of its normal size. Okay, back to you guys, I guess. We'll have that, move that pony rider down there. Okay, this should be quite a bit easier battle. If it gives me the option to show mercy, I'm probably going to need to. We'll have do that. Nope. Okay, I'll take the XP. I would prefer to have the XP. All right, you got a chance to panic. It's not a great chance, but it is a chance. Nope, but we dazzled it, which means I could run out there and hit it without any consequences. I think I may be able to kill it. Well, hang on. How you guys have that... Okay, their range for full damage I think is 2. It's a really weird unit. Okay, I should be able to finish that off. I just have to block that horse from getting at the Brew Brothers. I'm gonna use range damage for this guy. Okay, and then I can have Sam. Sam will actually heal faster, so he may be better off as like defending against the horse on the front line, because he's got that faster hero healing he can do. Although I can't finish the horse because the Brew Brothers are in the way. Unless I destroy this, which I think I will do. And they can move up and do more damage. Okay. Now, this guy can get at him from a number of angles, but... And once again, the Night Watch is not in a useful place at all. What I'm thinking about doing is running Sam up and just defending right next to it, because then it at least won't get the charge bonus. That's exactly what I'm going to do. We'll deny him that charge bonus. And I'll just try to get these cavalry over to help out as quickly as they can. Okay, he still wants to charge at the Brew Brothers. He's going to do a crap ton of damage, so they're going to need to heal themselves up after that. Which is good, they got a level. I think they get something cool when they level up a certain amount. Yeah, they get minor bard skills. That's actually really, really nice. I forgot about that. Alright, then who wants the XP for... What are you doing? Who wants the XP for this? Probably give it to Sam. Or the Theocrat. Either one of the heroes would be a fine choice, I think. I think I want Sam first and foremost, though. Okay, so here's where we come to a decision. I have a self-imposed rule for this challenge that I forgot to mention earlier. I cannot use anything that's not a halfling unit. And you guys can call me out if I accidentally do, and I'll delete it. The Dread Monkey is not a halfling, so I can't use it. Similarly, even though I'm a wild magic adept, I can't use the summon elemental spell. That's a self-imposed rule for this challenge. For me, I can't control what the computers do. They're going to come up with stuff that's not halfling, but for me, this is strictly halflings only. So I'm going to sell this for gold. Normally, I would take that monkey, but that's part of the fun of the challenge. I'll take the money instead. Then we move on to the next one. Okay, good. Oh, nuts. This is elves, though. They've got an elf archer. That scares me. Hey, there's my first lucky. Get used to hearing that sound effect, everyone. It's going to happen a lot. Okay, so the archers in the back are by far the scariest thing in this army. I need to figure out a way to mess with them. Well, there's an option, but I risk losing a unit. I was thinking about swapping locations with them, but it's whatever I put out there is going to be right next to a Union Guard that's going to do a similar amount of damage. Possibly the Night Watch could handle a Union Guard. I don't really know for sure. Part of their damage is electrical, which helps me out, and they don't have Overwhelm or any ability to... No, they're just polearm. They don't get anything, they don't have armor piercing or anything that helps puncture through shields. Just trying to make sure if I do this, I have to be able to kill that initiate on this turn. And I don't know for sure if I can, because Holly is way down here and can at best get one spirit hit on it. What about these guys? How much damage could they potentially do? 4 to 6. The Brew Brothers could get at least one good hit in. The Fireworks guys could hit them once. Oh, the Fireworks guys actually do a pretty good chunk of damage. I think this will actually work. The other thing I have to consider, though, is that when I pop those archers up over here, I need to have units in place to kill them, too, so... But I think this will work. I think regardless of what happens, I'm going to take this shot. Okay. That takes out most of their health. Those fireworks are actually pretty good. That won't quite finish them. So I need assistance from the Brew Brothers. Okay. If I move the Brew Brother here, I could throw... Well, before I do that, I probably want to go ahead and throw these. And I think I have a plan for how I'm going to deal with that archer. So yeah, let's throw these first. Oh, nice. That's a good crit. Okay, that helps me out a lot. That makes things easier. In that case, what I'm going to do is move you guys down here. Right to where that Brew Brother can hit them. Then I'm going to use him. Oh wait, hang on. Target unit trades places with a random unit of the same tier owned by another player on the other side of the battle. This, that's a 50-50. It could grab the archer, but it could also grab the Union Guard. And if it grabbed the Union Guard, that would not be quite as good. But if those archers move up, they could do a crap ton of damage to whatever they really want. I think I'm gonna have to try to tank the hit from the archers. I think I probably can. None of these are super helpful in this circumstance. I'm worried about them going after the Halfling Jester. The Night Watch is at least on defense, and I think they've got a shield, right? Yeah, they've got a shield, so they can probably handle the archer. Plus, he'd have to go around that rock, and the Union Guard can't reach anyone. So it's really the archer is the only concern here right now. If the Union Guard charges in and I can kill him, then I can use swap locations to get the archer right over to me. So I think this is actually as good a play as I can do. I'm not willing to risk that 50-50 and putting a Union Guard right next to me and leaving their archer back there doing whatever the heck he wants. So, could do warp equipment. But I don't think that archer is actually actively threatening anyone on this turn. Because of the rock position, I don't think he can get a good enough shot on my jesters to kill them. Just in case, I'm going to stick the pony rider here. And I'm going to leave everyone else where they are, unless maybe I want to go try to shoot a crossbow at that guy. I don't think there's a safe way to do it, though. So I think we hold position here. I will move him slightly. And I'm going to have the Brew Brothers... Well, they could buff the... Yeah, the Brew Brothers could buff the health on the Jester beyond the normal cap. They wouldn't be able to heal themselves if I did that, but it would definitely prevent the Jesters from dying. As long as the archers don't target the Brew Brothers instead. I'm gonna do that. There. They shouldn't be able to kill anything unless they can kill the Brew Brothers. I don't think they can. High Elf Archers scare the crap out of me when I play Halfling. Okay, they're just going for the hero. That's fine. Alright, now what I need to do is kill this guy. How am I going to do that? I can actually just charge the archers, but I would really rather warp them over here. I could actually take away... He's 8 to 10, he's max 15. He could potentially kill me. Unless I take an action point away with something else. And I'm probably going to need Sam to cast a spell on this turn, so... Oh, wait. If I dazzle him... Move these guys here. If I dazzle him, he can't take attacks of opportunity. No, he resisted. Crap. Okay. Oh, I could do Slayer's Doubt and then send the Halfling Night Watch to attack that guy. But it doesn't actually reduce the damage given to the Halfling Night Watch. really can't afford to lose any units in a game like this. That does barely anything to those guys. But I could step forward one space and get more damage out of it. I probably should. Yeah, I'm gonna try to whittle them down enough to where the Night Watch could hopefully finish them off. And I need to leave enough units around that I can kill the archer if I warp it to me. Okay, now if a Night Watch charges, he does 6 to 10. I've also got the Pony Rider. We got 2 of them, actually. And the archers have let their guard down, so they should get put into a pretty bad spot, no matter what. So I'm thinking if I used Instant Wrath on the Halfling, then charged him in, this guy would basically kill himself. But then that leaves Holly unable to do anything. But I think that's actually a pretty good play. So I'm probably going to do that anyway. Plus, I like how this sets up. So Holly goes back here and casts... Oh, wait, no, that won't work. Because I need to cast more than one spell on this turn. No, I can't do that. I have to do this. Okay. That will hopefully be enough damage. It's 6 to 10. It might not, but... I think I know what I'm going to do here, though. I think this will still work out. Alright, hopefully you guys can kill him. But if they fail, though, he has first strike. There's still a chance I lose them. I need to whittle down his health just a little bit more. But this should be okay, because of who I'm planning to switch. So these guys can get a charge attack. I think these guys will maintain the direction they're looking. So I want to do this, move them there, move this guy up here, throw the knives, run in and take the hit, but I'll kill him. Then use swap location on my jester. And then I can charge and easily finish them off. I think the Pony Rider is the only one left. Yep. So we'll go ahead and build up that. Well, we don't need to. Okay, that worked. Was not gutsy enough to take the 50-50 on that and leave that archer back there. Alright, then all that's left is a magic library, which actually those are normally pretty freaking hard. Although it is only standard defenders, it might not be as bad, but I have a nasty tendency to underestimate those. I did just finish researching... No, wait, no I didn't. I am still in the process of researching training regimen. Okay, still one turn left on the Builder's Hall. I think I gotta... I mean, I'm down here. I gotta check and see what's in there. Okay, oh, hey, reanimators will go down pretty easily to my... No one that can convert me. Okay, this is actually not bad. I can do this. Alright, let's get the Brew Brother in there. He's pretty much going to probably always be in on things. That Firework Jester has been doing some good work, too. I'll take them. Probably both Pony Riders and Holly. I think this looks like the appropriate group for this. Now, I am going to wait a turn because they could really use some healing. And then these guys, I'll start heading back. Might have one detour a little bit. Nah, I don't need to do that. Nope, they can go back and guard the city from, well, nothing, but they can try. Alright, you guys wait there. And that's it. This is not a spell. I think that's an Empire upgrade, right? Yeah. I just hear so much movement outside of my borders. Horses riding around and stuff. It's scaring me. Okay, training regimen is researched. We'll just kind of see what the... I mean, I could select something for research and guarantee that the magic library doesn't pick that when I get a spell out of it. So probably Authority of the Sword. I should select the cheapest one that's the least useful to me, and that's probably Authority of the Sword right now, so that I get something else for free. Okay. Although I don't know if that... I don't think that does Empire upgrades. I know I've been over this 100 times before. I don't think this research is Empire upgrades, now that I think of it. I think it's only, like, spells. So I probably want to select Dispel, and so that it favors Lion's Courage. Scales of Fortune would be really nice to get too. Raise Militia I would take, because then I could just get scouts. I'm gonna do research Dispel. So I think that one's least useful to me right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and get one more battle in for this episode. I think we can handle this. Probable victory. I feel alright about this. We got all these handy spells we can use. Wild Magic's just good fun. Probably want to... they're going to definitely raise... Whichever one I kill is going to definitely raise the other as a cadaver, unless I can kill them both on the same turn. But at least this is a elemental-heavy army. They're not going to do as much physical damage to me. Alright, let's see if we can sneak these two forward and try to get a cheeky opening shots on that reanimator there. Hopefully he's too far in the back to actually group up and hit a bomb on everyone, but I'm not sure. He's got that fire bomb, which is a fairly large AoE. Okay. He won't do it, at least not on this turn. Let's just move Holly forward for the moment. Got that spirit weakness. Alright, I'm gonna exploit what I know the computer is going to do here. Oh, I'll take the crit, that's always nice. Now, that guy's gonna go heal him, and he'll run in and attack like an idiot. So I'm gonna try to avoid... The main thing I want to avoid is him running in and throwing a firebomb that hits a whole ton of units, because that still does some physical damage. It's got 4 physical damage on it. So I want to spread out a little bit. These guys I can afford to have back, because they aren't going... They can run and shoot and still do full damage. I do want the pony riders kind of out towards the front, and I think him there is okay. Holly has a good amount of resistance. I think she'll be alright there. So I think we're okay. I do want to move my pony riders up just a bit to get them in range of those reanimators in case that's useful on the next combat round. I'd probably put the butcher there. Now. Oh, he'll just heal himself. That works too. Okay, they did do the firebomb. I thought they might hit those two, but that's okay. They've left themselves in a poor position now. Holly can really mess that guy up. I can run him down there and charge the apprentice. I could actually just really put a lot of pressure on everyone now, which I think I'm going to do. Alright, yeah. Holly opens up with this attack, I think. And they can probably finish them off. Yeah, I think they could. That will really hurt the priest. That guy in the back with firebomb is still going to be a problem. I can't really do anything about him unless I want to try to swap him out. They've both already moved. I'm thinking of moving the Brew Brothers up and going after this guy. They're a little tankier than the rest. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish him off like that. Move the Brew Brothers up and get a couple hits on him there. Finish him off. I can then get all the way out to at least pressure that Reanimator. And I can get him out to pressure that guy. But I'm going to leave them on defense and try to take advantage of that Halfling resistance boost. And he may force his way over to try to... No, they're going to back off and go for a firebomb. Okay, that's all fine. Let's go ahead and turn you around. I think the rest of this shouldn't be too bad. It's just a matter of healing whoever's the most damaged. Which, in this case, looks like it's Holly. Yeah. Alright, go ahead and heal Holly. Holly can blast the Necromancer. I want you back here with the crossbow. Halflings do get a little bonus range damage, so I'm going to try to take advantage of that. And who wants the next level? Scorching projectiles might be nice. What do the pony riders get when they level up? Strong will, less useful. Because I'm going to have Blood Brothers eventually. And I'll have all the strong will I need. So, let's just blow them up with fireworks. Alright, what did I get? Garrison's Honor. I don't think that was an option to research. Hang on a second. Oh, you can get Empire upgrades out of those. Okay, yeah, I was wrong about that. That's a Tier 3 Empire upgrade. That's actually a pretty good one. Yeah, that'll help if I need to ever hold a city. I probably fought computers using that before, and they've probably kicked my butt. I didn't know why. Alright, well, I can at least get these two. No, I can't get anyone to the... You're always one turn away, that's the rule. We'll get everyone back on the next turn. For now, I think we just need to get everyone in, get some units in that city. I'll leave this group all together so they can kind of heal each other. And Sam leveled up. So later on, I'm planning on using Blood Honor somewhat extensively if I can last long enough. But for now, it's not a good idea. So we're going to do something else. What should Sam have? I think, considering halflings defense command seems useful. And it applies to all units in the army, not just melee or ranged. So I'm going to go ahead and grab defense command. And we'll give Sam a little bonus health too. Yeah. Okay. That looks good enough for now. And I did get the storehouse done. Next thing I want is a builder's hall, so I can make the builder and probably try to get a second city up really fast. And I can also choose my research. I don't actually want Dispel to be next. What's warrior culture? Oh yeah, that's no unhappiness penalty from the enemy and domain stuff. That is useful. But I think I actually might go for basic seafaring first, just so I can get somebody across the... Wait, hang on. I'm being a little bit dumb here. I can make scouts. Well, I can't make... Yeah, I can make scouts. And I think they have swimming. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and make one of those. And then we'll do the builder's hall. Okay, we're at the end of the turn. Inspire Loyalty is up. That is a little too expensive to maintain right now. As much as I would like to have it, I can't afford 20 mana per turn right now. So we'll have to come back to that later. But guys, I think this is going to be it. This is that's it for the pilot episode here for this new series. I only want to do one because I want to get your feedback in, and I also spent a good portion of the day getting the other stuff of this aspects of this series ready, like setting up all the characters, getting the thumbnail, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'll just go ahead and leave it off here for this week. We'll just do one episode. Next weekend, I should be able to do more. Probably try to get back to a normal, probably normally 2 per week, maybe 3 if I'm going to be gone, like on a subsequent weekend or something like that. But I hope you guys have enjoyed how this has gotten started. It is a very silly challenge, and I very much think that this might be the game that I lose. But we'll see. We'll see. I could get lucky. Maybe the computers will fight each other more. I think I do have the advantage of kind of being in a corner here, so that should help. Although I really would like to find my cave entrance. It's got to be around here somewhere. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the rest of this series to come. Hopefully we can get this one wrapped up in time for Age of Wonders 4 coming in May, as long as there's no delays. So fingers crossed. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Sarah Feingold, and Tarsak. Thanks so much, everybody.